Dave Donnelly reports from Richmond Park Ali Reghba struck twice in 2 second-half minutes as Bohemians under-19s added the Enda McGuill Cup to their growing trophy cabinet. Neill Byrne's headed goal inside the first 2 minutes had set the Saints on their way, and Darius Kierans' men were by far the better side for the first 55 minutes. The home side seemed to tire as the second half wore on, however, and they were stung by 2 quick-fire goals from former Shelbourne striker Reghba. Having dominated for most of the match, the Athletic were unable to summon back the adventure and drive with which they'd started, and had Brian Marr to thank for keeping the score down. Craig Sexton's Bohemian side discovered the identity of their UEFA Youth League earlier this afternoon with confirmation they'll face FC Midtjylland of Denmark over 2 legs. They got off to the worst possible start in Inchicore, however, as the Saints took the lead the very first attack of the game. Jason Grouse swung in a corner from the right-hand side and it was met by the head of the winger Byrne. Goalkeeper Sean Bohan got his body behind it but couldn't keep the ball out of the net. Bohs had a chance of their own to level from a corner, but Peter Erdogan's delivery was headed wide by Lerock, but they were to see little of the Saints area for the rest of the half. The visitors were being caused all sorts of problems by Pat's shape with 2 high-pressing midfielders, and the physically imposing Richie O'Farrell was particularly prominent. He won the ball high up the pitch to tee up Neill Byrne for a cross that was cleared by Neill Byrne, and Jake Wacker did likewise to set up O'Farrell to curl a shot just over. More good link-up play between O'Farrell and Neill Byrne saw the former cross from the left for captain Luke Heaney, whose shot rebounded off the post and wide, a let-off for the Gypsies. The Athletics' attacking shape was leaving lots of space in behind, however, and Reghba might have done better when played in by the impressive Ryan Graydon, but he couldn't keep his shot down. Pats did have the ball in the net once more as Walker arrowed a header past Bohan from a terrific Paul Cleary cross, but it was ruled out for what must have been the tightest of offside calls. The second half began much as the first finished, but gradually Bohs gained a foothold, and it took a well-timed interception from Luke McNally to deny Graydon a goal from Reghba's cutback. The Saints, whose relentless pressing up the field had caused Bohs such problems in the first half, began to retreat, and they paid the price just past the hour mark. Andy Lyons' free kick from the right found Ali Reghba with a free header, and he sent the ball looping over the helpless Marr. Barely a minute later, Bohs caught Pat's Rapid on a counter-attack, and Danny Grant pulled the ball inside for Graydon, whose first-time pass slipped in Reghba and he slotted the ball under Marr. Marr was on top form to deny Erdogan what would surely have been the clincher when he was played through by Reghba, the keeper standing tall to deflect the ball away from goal. The Athletics' best chance came 8 minutes from time as Cleary headed down the right and pulled back for Walker, but he couldn't wrap his foot around the ball and Bohs survived. And it was Bohs who were pushing for a third goal in the dying moments, and Marr pulled off an outrageous stop to deny substitute Marlon Matricia from inside the 6-yard box. St. Patrick's Athletic: Brian Marr, Paul Cleary, Joe Manley, Luke McNally, Ryan O'Shea, Aaron Townley, Mark Kelly 86, Richie O'Farrell, Luke Heaney, Mikey O'Kane 75, Jason Grouse, Cian Hughes 63, Neill Byrne, Jake Walker. Subs not used: Adam Leonard, Geek, Brian McGivern, Padraig Finnerty, Connor Kelly. Booked: Aaron Townley 79. Bohemians: Sean Bohan, Andy Lyons, Neill Byrne, Lerock, Peter Erdogan, Callum Keane 93, Dylan Thornton, Jamie Hamilton 58, Alex Kelly, Ryan Graydon, Stephen Nolan 74, Danny Grant, Marlon Marisha 86, Promise Omoshir, Ali Reghba. Subs not used: Alex Nevin, Geek, Seamus Curley, Jordan Carroll. Booked: none. Referee: TBC. Attendance: 400. Estimate: Extra time.ie Player of the match: Ali Reghba, Bohemians.